Hello everyone! Today I am riding my bike again, the RadMini 4, and I am riding around Lake Sammamish. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Oh, there's glass in the road. It's okay, I've got the Tannis tire armor on my bike. But yeah, so my vlog from last week, my ride from last week, I realized that my mic was a little hot. Okay, let's pay attention here. Yeah, my mic was a little hot on my lapel mic. I have my lapel mic again, but anytime I got a little louder, when I was hearing louder stuff, I would get louder, and then it would overdrive my mic. So I was on high gain. I'm using the Zoom H2 with a lapel mic plugged in, and I'm hoping that that now, like with the Zoom H2, it was on high gain. I think that was the problem. I had it set to high gain, so now I have it set to medium gain. So I should be able to get louder and have it not overdrive. So let's see if you can hear me quietly. This is normally speaking regularly, just normal, like if I were inside having a conversation. This is me on a bike, just kind of vlogging, trying to project my voice a little bit. And now this is louder, like if it's really noisy and I think I have to shout, is it gonna be overdriving? I don't know. I'm gonna try to avoid the shouty shouts for the most part, because I don't think I'll need to do that. It's a nice day today. I don't know if I'm gonna need to put on my hoodie. I brought my hoodie just in case, but I don't know if I'll need to wear it. It's a little chilly, like just riding along. There's a lot of wind, and that certainly feels a bit cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in the road. Okay. I have this rear view mirror here. It's not the Rad Power Bikes rear view mirror. I got it from a local bike shop, and I like it. It sticks out the side of the handlebar and goes up and is circular, so it gives me a nice view of everything. I haven't really tried the oblong ones, but I suspect that it may not give as full of a view, because you're either losing stuff on the top and bottom or on the left and right, unless it's circular. And it's probably not that big of a deal, depending on, you know, you don't need to see necessarily the sky as much, but I like to see the whole view so that I can really gauge everything as far as like context, the context of the scene within itself, if that makes sense. So I prefer circular mirror over the oblong ones. I have a little bit of an upgrade on my bike. A few years ago for Christmas, I received, as well as the other relatives, received a honk horn, like a good old-fashioned brass honk horn. Which is totally cool. I like it. Let's go to pedal assist 4, because I don't want to use full throttle the whole time. I've done this trip around the lake once, and that was on a standard bicycle before I got my e-bike, which, another correction, or rather a correction from the last vlog. I kept referring to my older e-bike as the RadMini 2017 model, but I got it serviced a few days ago, and they said it was actually the 2016 model. I got it in 2016, and I couldn't remember if they do what cars do, where the next year's model comes out during the previous year, like later part of the previous year. So I kept assuming I got it late 2016. It must be the 2017 model. No, the 2016 model. So anytime you hear me refer to my old bike in the 2017 model, it's actually the 2016 model that I had and will be selling. Yeah, I got it serviced on Sunday by Rad Power Bikes. They did a full once over, twice over. I don't know exactly what they do, but yeah, they went over everything. They replaced the tires. They replaced the brake line. They adjusted the derailleur. Not entirely sure what that means, but yeah, maybe it has something to do with the shifting. But yeah, I couldn't really access on that older bike, the 2016 bike, the lower gears so much. They were really finicky, but now they're all smooth. All 7 gears are like solid. I can go into and out of all of them. And this new bike, gear 6 is a little wonky, but I'm sure they'll fix that up at the 3 months / 100 mile service that they provide for free with bike purchase. They want you to get a feel for the bike, figure out any weird issues that the brand new bike might have, and then they make those adjustments for free, which is really nice. So that's going to be super handy. And with my ride last week riding into Seattle, I should be able to ride my e-bike down to Rad Power Bikes in Seattle directly instead of putting it in a car or driving down, because driving in Seattle is such a stinking pain. That's why riding a bike is much more preferable. Definitely. Let's turn off pedal assist for now since we're going slightly downhill. I also got, well, let's turn it up. Let's do 3. I also got a new helmet. It's from Rad Power Bikes. It's their older model. I don't remember the name. But, yeah, that's such weird names. It's not the Burn. It's not the whatever newer one. It's the older style. The more traditional looking style. But I like the feel a lot. Yeah. The back strap is adjustable. It goes like up and down, as well as tightens and loosens. So I can really get it around the back of my head well. And it's got what's the word I'm looking for? It's like for flow of air, these things, the slits for the flow of air. For some reason I can't remember the word. Okay. Vents. Ventilation holes. There we go. It has ventilation holes, and the front ventilation holes actually have a mesh covering them so that bugs don't get in, so that's nice. Every once in a while my head will itch, and I like to be able to reach my finger through the ventilation hole and scratch. It's probably not the best idea, but it's probably not the worst idea either. I mean, like, you only really need your helmet if you're actively crashing, right? Right? Otherwise, it's not really doing anything other than just sitting there. It's super important to have, but if I'm like putting my finger, it's not like I'm gonna get my finger trapped in there or like snapped off because I'm riding on my bike, unless I'm not paying attention and I like ride off the road or something, which is a problem in and of itself, separate from the helmet, if you ask me. And so, but yeah, I like this helmet. They said one of the new features of the newer helmet, which this is not and does not have, is like the inside lining of the helmet is separate from the actual helmet. It's connected, but it's like, it's not hard connected, it's soft connected, so it's got a little wiggle room. And the idea behind that is that your head, if you get in a crash, your head will actually shift Like instead of your head moving and then coming into a complete stop and your brain continues to move, your head will continue moving that little extra to help cut down on the potential of getting a concussion. So that's nice. This helmet doesn't have that feature. The guy said it's not really like a required feature or a necessary feature. It's a nice to have, but by no means makes this helmet that I have inherently unsafe. It's just that little extra on the new style helmet, or the newer style helmet rather. So yeah, but I like this one. I really like the feel. The other one felt weird. I didn't like it. It didn't sit right. But this one is good. I like it. I'm excited about my horn. I've had this for a few years and didn't really want to put it onto my bike, but decided, sure, why not? I can always have it on there and then not use it. But if I need to get someone's attention further up, I can, because this is nice and loud. Oh, okay, let's see. Yeah, it gets pretty loud, which is nifty. Might be able to even get cars' attentions if I need to with this. Since I have a motor, that's actually kind of useful. Okay. I don't know if this has... Does this have bike access?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, perfect. Which way should I go?
Man, then you kind of hang in this way. You know, we got oncoming traffic. Just be careful.
Okay, so stay in that lane, but on the right, or
You can just
on this side of the barrels?
whatever it takes to get through there.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect, thanks.
Bikers come through here all day.
Excellent.
Just be careful.
Will do. Okay, that's nice.
Like that easel?
I don't like the easel.
All right. This isn't too bad. Cool. Yeah, you gotta pay close attention here. It's a little tight for sure. Should be fine. There we go. Oh yeah, so one thing I've noticed. Okay. When I first got this bike, like putting on the throttle would take a second or so to engage the motor, where on the my old bike, the 2016 model, it would be pretty much immediate. But now, having ridden it more, like, it seems better. It seems better now. Every once in a while there's a little bit of a delay, but it seems better. It seems pretty immediate. Like that time there was a little delay, but then I let off and I put on, and then there's not that delay. So I don't exactly know at what point what is causing what delay, but yeah, it's not a big deal. It's like a second or less at most, it seems like. So really not bad at all. Quite responsive overall, and I'm happy with it. Once again, I have my... Oh, I'm in gear 6 and it's clunking. Yeah, I didn't realize it was in gear 6. So that explains the clunk. Once again, I have my basket in the back loaded up. I've got the battery, which is the most heavy thing I have. I also have a can of Fix-A-Flat, just in case for some reason I hit some sort of a big old nail or something and it just breaks through everything, because I am riding through some construction zones, so it's nice to have that that extra protection. Now let's stay in pedal assist 3. I went up to 4, but I really would rather not use the power. I don't know if it's more efficient to use a lower power, like over more time going up the hill, or bump it into a higher power and get up the hill sooner. I'm not sure which is more efficient. I'm guessing the lower power over more time, because that more time like means I'm pedaling more and putting myself more into it. So I guess the lower power. Could be totally wrong. Comment below if you have other ideas as to which one would be more power efficient. Yeah. Let's go down to 2 because now I'm on flat. Yeah, but this is a nice ride. As I'm working out, I'm getting more warmed up. The sun is nice and warm. The shade is a little cool, but sun is nice and warm. Ooh. Yeah. After the servicing the other day, I took my old bike, the 2016, out for a ride, like a decent ride, just to get a feel for all the differences, the changes, so I can make a better, more informed listing when I do list it. And I gotta say, the having the front shocks on this bike is very nice. I definitely feel it, like in my hands mostly when I go over a bump. There's not nearly that same level of jostle. Having the shocks there really helps. Okay, let's stop. Here we go. Oh, okay, thanks. Waving me through. Okay. Okay. I guess I can pedal for this. I do want to get exercise. Hey. Yeah, part of the getting out and riding my bike is to get exercise. I want to ride my bike more often. Whoa, 5 just clunked. This is the first time I've seen 5 clunk. I'm sure once they adjust everything will be solid. It's not of concern because they will fix it up in the servicing that is included. And it's really nice that they include that first servicing for that reason. So yeah. How does my mic sound? I hope it's not as blown out as last time. And I hope I didn't turn it down too much. I think it should be good. Let's throttle for a bit. Yeah, because I'm on medium now, like I was saying. Yeah. All right. I'm making good time. I feel like this is not going to take me nearly as long as before. Oh yeah, I feel like I started to tell a story before and then didn't. I mean, I told the story essentially last video, but within the context of this ride. Last time I rode around this lake, it was on a standard bike. It was before I got my e-bike. And it took me quite a while because all of it was 100% my own power and it was getting dark. I had my phone I had my phone in my pocket on recording GPS the whole time. And so it ran out. I started a bit late because I think it was a hot day, and so I wanted to wait until it was starting to get a little less hot. And so then I went out, and then it got dark well before I got back. and my battery died because I was recording GPS telemetry the whole time. And I guess phone battery just couldn't handle it. And that was very likely a different phone than I have now. But anyway, having the e-bike means that I can actually plug in to the power on the RadMini. As long as I have the phone plugged into the console before I turn the bike on, the bike will provide power to my phone. So I'm fully charged on my phone. I've had my phone screen on and navigating this whole time, and I'm at 100% battery. That will contribute to the battery drain and overall range of the e-bike, and very likely contributed to the running out of battery before I got home on the last ride. But with that said, I do have my backup battery just in case. So yeah, if I do run out of battery, there should be no problem with getting back home, because I can just swap it out. I did swap it out last video on that last ride to Seattle, and it was super nice. Immediately I had full battery again. Oh man, so nice. Having that spare battery is, oh, so very nice. Yeah. I do need to upgrade my selfie stick. I have a selfie stick sticking out of here at like a 45-degree angle out in front of my bike, and it's a pretty cheap one. The big problem though with it that I have is that, like, there's a circle of plastic like at the top, and so when I mount a 360 camera, part of that circle extends slightly past the stitch line. And so in the last video, most likely on this video, you'll see a little hump from the plastic just at the top of the selfie stick. And obviously that's not ideal. Yeah. It should look like it's basically a big old piece of plastic attached to the basket, but I mean, like right now it should look like that, but ideally it shouldn't be there at all. So I'd like to get a different, better, more stable selfie stick that doesn't have that piece there. I could potentially snip it off, but I'm concerned that doing so might cause the plastic to just completely shatter or crack down the middle, rendering the entire thing useless. So, yeah, I'd rather not do that. Sambika. All right. I know, so as far as navigation, I got my phone going for navigation. Before I left, I mapped a route around the lake, basically ending where I started. And in order to do that, I have to set an endpoint and then like drag out the path to add like a midway point. So then it goes around the lake.
100 feet at the traffic circle, take the third exit and stay on West Lake Sammamish Parkway Southeast.
Third exit, stay on West Lake Sammamish Parkway. Okay. Southeast. Southeast? Southeast. Pretty sure. Southeast. Okay. Not like it matters. Stay on the ball road. Alright, pay attention. Okay. Bike lane is up there. Okay, so I'm going that way, essentially. So I need to go up here and cross. I just go around here.
Exit the traffic circle onto West Lake Sammamish Parkway Southeast.
Yeah, that's makes me nervous, but roundabouts are slow enough so that I can actually keep up with the flow of traffic with my motor. I don't like riding in the road, like full on in the road with my e-bike, unless the speed limit is one that I can maintain on this bike. So traffic circle is okay, especially if no one else is coming. Yeah. All right. This beard is getting pretty long. I am seriously considering shaving it off. It is just so annoying. It gets in the way with so many different activities, like eating, sleeping, cross-stitching. Yeah. Just lounging around. Here we go. Coasting. So yeah, I hear a lot of wind right now, but I'm speaking normally at the moment. I'll see how well the lapel mic picks up my voice with the loud wind, because I didn't hear any wind noise, honestly. Like no wind noise. Not that like the sound of wind didn't get picked up, but wind noise is a specific phenomenon where it makes microphones crackle. Like if you blow in a microphone, you get that. That's wind noise. And it's pretty obnoxious. Okay, oh yeah, so back to the maps. I can map out a full ride around the lake. I can map out a full ride around the lake on a computer, but on a phone, I don't know how to set waypoints midway through the trip. And clicking on the line and dragging it just drags the map into a different view. And so what I'm going to have to do is stop here pretty soon and set a new end point to essentially help me continue around the lake. In fact, I should do that pretty much like as soon as I get a good spot to pull over. This seems okay. Let's stop here. Okay, let's see here. This. Here, let's set this. Ooh.
Head southeast on West Lake Sammamish Parkway Southeast toward 192nd Avenue Southeast.
This is gonna have me go through the park. Nice.
In a quarter mile, continue onto Northwest Sammamish Road.
Also, I'm wondering if there's anything I want to do while I'm in Sammamish. There aren't really any, okay, my visor has... I was trying to pull my helmet down and I ripped my visor off. See if I can get it back in without taking off the helmet. Yes, I can. Cool. Note to self, don't grab the visor and pull down. Grab the helmet. Also, I need to look into this helmet style and see if there's a longer visor, because this visor, it's removable, and the one that it comes with is puny. It barely extends out at all. So a little bit longer visor would be nice. Yeah. Okay, this is a poorly placed sign, but what are they gonna do? There's a fence there, so I get it, but yeesh. All right. Okay, and then what is up with these, oh, lovely. I guess I'm gonna have to go into the road because of these things here. I guess I'm full throttling it. Go pedal assist 5 and get past here as quickly as I can. I can't really ride in the bike lane. Luckily, it looks like no one's coming, so that's good. That's nice. But geez Louise, I might be, no, I was gonna say I can make it onto the other side of the barrels, but nope. That's no good. Okay, here we go. All right. Back down to pedal assist 4. Good thing no cars were coming. I might stop at the park and do a quick search. I put my endpoint just somewhere on the other side of the lake, so I'll have to change that anyway. Saying turn right up here. I hope it gives me a spot to actually cross. Yeah, it looks like there's a crosswalk here.
Turn left.
Well, there are no cars. Okay, let's just do this, I guess. All right. That'll work. Lake Sammamish State Park. All right. Why is that closed off? I don't know.
Turn left, then turn right.
I want to get onto a bike lane if I possibly can.
Turn left.
There we go. All right. All right. Keep saying all right. Nice. Lake Sammamish State Park, is that what it said? I could ride around here for a bit. That didn't take me long to get here at all. Maybe 35 minutes from when I started this video. Ooh. It's gonna bring me down to the waterfront. Oh, it's saying go over here. Sure, let's go over here. Go bumpily, see the
1,000 feet,
stabilization. Right. Here we go. Oh, it's already corrected, and now I'm throwing it off. Oh, I'm like not on where it. This works. This works. Okay.
Turn right, then turn left.
Turn right and then turn left. So not going to the beachfront there. Different beachfront. Is there more? Yeah, there should be more lake over here. It's a lake that goes around. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Okay, technically the water is over there. It's not gonna go on the beach. I wanna go on the beach. I might. Yeah, there's a beach up here. Okay, cool. least I think there's a beach. Yeah, that's a beach. We can go to the sand a little bit. See how this bike does in the sand. I know that lowering my PSI can help with sand riding, but I'm not gonna do that for this ride. Look at the water, look at that. And it's more gravel than sand anyway, but ooh, I can feel it sliding for sure. Other bicyclists just come through here, looks like. Ooh. Oh man, it is. Let's do like low throttle. Okay, I'm full throttling it and it doesn't want to. Interesting. So I need to keep momentum. Oh man. Or possibly just do pedal only. Oh man, that's crazy. It did not like the gravel. It was like full stop. Woo, look at all those birds. Okay, let's go around here so I can get back to the road and see if I can keep my momentum. Come on, momentum. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Yeah, full stop. Jeez Louise. This really does not like sand. Maybe it's... Oh, jeez Louise. Maybe it's the amount of weight that I have in the back. I actually have to get off and
then turn left.
walk it. Apparently, if you have a lot of weight in the back, don't ride through sand. Ramp closed. Nice. Okay. There we go. I can't help think that my old bike would have been
Turn left, then turn left.
handling that with absolutely no problem whatsoever, but who knows, maybe not. The amount of weight and stuff, I don't know.
Head south, then turn left.
I think I will see potentially here about if I want to add an activity point here before I leave. Well, I'm in Issaquah. I'm in Issaquah right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what kind of food. Nothing really quick to grab. That's fine.
Head south, then turn left.
What? Let's go that way. Let's go this way like it was telling me before. Because I want to go through the park. Oh no, this is the way. Yeah. This is what it was telling me. Or not.
In 400 feet, turn left.
What on earth? It is telling me to turn around? I have no idea. I want to see what's at the end of this thing. Apparently just the water, but I want to see. Maybe there's a nice view.
In 600 feet, make a U-turn. In 600 feet, turn left. In 500 feet, make a U-turn. In 600 feet, turn left.
Okay then.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn. In 800 feet, turn left.
Oh my gosh.
400.
Shut up. Google. Shut up. I want to see what's at the end of this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to go down there. That's steps. I don't want to go down the steps. But it's a nice little lookout. Cool. Worthwhile. All right. Stinking Google.
Make a U-turn.
Hey.
In 800 feet, turn left. In 300
Goodness.
feet, make a U-turn.
Jeez Louise.
In 800 feet, turn left. In 400 feet, make a U-turn.
It keeps turning around back and
800 feet, turn
forth.
left.
Oh my gosh. Google's getting all confused.
In 600 feet, make a U-turn.
Oh my gosh.
In 600 feet, turn left.
Hey, oh, goodness. Okay. Jeez.
In 400 feet, turn left.
Oh my gosh, Google. What the heck? Having an aneurysm.
Then turn left.
Jeez Louise. Yes, I get it. You want me to go left. Ah, my goodness.
Turn left.
I'll have to ask about the inability to ride through sand like that. Is that a tire pressure thing, or is that a motor stops trying if it can't go kind of
In a
thing?
quarter mile, slight left.
What? Okay, it's telling me to
In
go
a quarter mile, slight left.
over this little thing, I guess. Yeah, a little bridge here. Okay. All right. Huzzah. We made it across Lake Sammamish. Oh, goodness. Woo, here we go. Nice off-road trail. Hey. Nifty. Whee! Fun. Reasons such as this are why I'm glad that I upgraded to the Rad tires to get the knobbly tires, because I guess the RadMini 4 used to come standard with the knobbly Rad tires, but then at some point over the last who knows how long, they switched over to like smoother road style tires. Left, okay, interesting.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
And so, as a result, the two bikes I ordered online came with the standard smooth tires. I asked them at Rad Power Bikes why they didn't come standard with the knobbly tires anymore, and they said it was purely a supply decision. They no longer had, I guess, as steady a supply to the Rads, so like nearby or quickly or easily or effective, I don't know, but But yeah, they switched to a more accessible tire to them, and they still offer the Kenda K-Rad as an upgrade. Oddly enough, so the plan, ideally, I would have gotten both bikes to have the knobbly tires, and also the Tannis tire armor, which is separate. It's an element that goes between your tube and your tire. And yeah, because I would rather two bikes be able to go off-roading comfortably and safely without chance of blowout and stuff. But it cost the purchase of the tire and the installation, as well as the purchase and installation of the tire armor. So then the plan became upgrade my main bike that I will be riding the vast majority of rides with those things, and then keep the other bike standard as to cut down on cost. So brought both bikes in their boxes to be assembled by Rad Power Bikes, and also to get those upgrades installed. And we told them just the one bike, and then the other bike remained vanilla, just remains standard with no upgrades. So this bike has the Kenda K-Rad tires, the Tannis tire armor, my front basket, my back rack, yeah, and my phone holder, which I only ordered one of. I got a call when they were approaching the time they said they would be roughly done with the bike, like the day they would be done with the bikes.
Turn left, then slight left.
The guy called and he said there was a bit of a mix-up, and we ended up putting on tire armor. Hey. The tire armor, and let's see, where do I want to go? This way, I guess. We ended up putting on the tire armor and the Kenda K-Rad tires to both bikes instead of just the one. And he said, since we did that, essentially, are you okay with that? We're not going to charge you for the second tire because you didn't sign up to have them, and we can remove them and put the others back on, the standards back on, if you want. Otherwise, since we messed up and put them on, we won't charge you for them, and you can keep them if you would like. I was like, okay, sure, sweet. thinking, nice. That was what I wanted to begin with. And both bikes to have both tires and both have the armor. And so, cool. I'm glad they, rather than do the work to take them off and put the standards back on, actually offered to have me keep them.
Toward East Lake Sammamish Trail.
So,
then turn left onto East Lake Sammamish Trail.
Yeah, so both bikes have the knobbly tires and the armor for the cost of just one to do so.
Turn left onto East Lake Sammamish Trail.
And also, we bought both bikes while they were $200 off. And I think that deal only ran until yesterday for the RadMini 4, if I remember, based on the conversation I had on the phone with someone a few weeks ago. Yeah, they were $200 off, and so instead of $1,500, the bikes were $1,300. So that's essentially $400 we saved on all of the bikes. But then we had to pay assembly on both bikes and the upgrade of the tire and armor on the one bike. So that was the cost of the savings went into the assembly, and because we didn't want to assemble them ourselves. We don't really have that experience with bike building, and we didn't want to bother. But yeah, the savings went into the cost to build the bikes and put the tire armor onto one, and we ended up getting both the tire armor to both bikes as well as the upgraded tires. So for the cost of the two standard bikes, what we would have paid essentially equaled out to the cost of the two bikes, what we would have paid with the old style tires, which is what we wanted, which was standard back in the day. And then, as well, we also have the tire armor upgrade. So it kind of worked out nicely. And also, like, I guess they had my purchase order, like from when I purchased everything online. I purchased the bikes and the front basket, the rear rack, and the phone holder all at the same time. And they didn't have the rear large basket or large basket bag liner. I had to order those two separate. Those are still on the way because they were not in stock at the time. But first the bikes came in, and then the front basket and the rear rack. But the phone holder didn't know if they would hear that ding back there, and then by the time I used my honk, I was already up there. Anyway,
Slight right to stay on East Lake Sammamish Trail.
I didn't know if okay, I'm 2 ticks down on battery, by the way, so 3 ticks remaining. But didn't know when. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know, stay on the trail. You don't have to tell me every 2 seconds to stay on the trail. It's just the trail. In fact, I don't even think I need the navigation anymore, to be honest. But anyway, before we were continuously rudely interrupted, the phone holder was taking forever to come in. And I guess they saw the phone holder on the receipt and figured it was part of the order, because even though I brought the front basket and the rear rack for them to install, they had also put on a phone holder to this bike, and I didn't realize it until I got home. And then my other phone holder came in the mail, so I got an extra phone holder as well, it turned out. Yeah. Suppose I should have dinged. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, the old bike, the 2016 model, the upgrades they did. I mentioned the derailleur, the brake lines, the gears. I think that's the derailleur. And also the tires they replaced. As far as the tires, they actually they said they didn't have any of the similar style tire in stock, oddly enough, but they have a bin of good tires that I guess are slightly used, but they can reuse. And they were able to find 2 of the newer style Kenda K-Rad tires in that bin. And they were able to put those on the bike. They only charged me for the installation and not for the cost of the tires, which is really nice. So, new-ish tires on the old bike. Yeah, and they also fixed my bell. My bell wasn't working, but they opened it up. They saw that it was like a little piece, something or other, but they were able to repair it, and they didn't charge me for it. That was really nice. They said if they weren't able to repair it, they'd have to charge, but they were able to repair it, so they didn't charge. Hello, is this bike accessible, or is this bike accessible right now? No? Okay. All right, thanks. Do I have to cross the street or stay on this side? Okay. there's a crosswalk. Perfect. All right. Nice. I'm glad there's this crosswalk here. Yeah. Here we go. All right. So yeah, so both of the bikes have the KenDecay Rad, the tire armor.
Head southwest on Southeast 33rd Street toward East Lake Sammamish Parkway Southeast, then turn right onto East Lake Sammamish Trail.
I see that car back
In
there.
a quarter mile, slight right to stay on East Lake Sammamish Trail.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna keep. Let's just mute Google for a while. If not completely disable. Yeah, I'm turning off my navigation. There we go. We do not need it. Lake on left, continue. There's navigation. So, both bikes have the tire upgrades. Both bikes have the phone holder now. And I also ordered the 7-inch or 10-inch, depending on the length measure from the cord itself or to end, I don't know. Oh my gosh, seriously? Does this just... Okay, this is... Still gonna have to cross anyway. I mean, it's making me really nervous. When can I access the trail again? No trail access. Okay. Good sign. I appreciate you, sign. Save me a trip down that road. Yeah, and both bikes I've attached that little cord I was saying. So I can just easily always have a cord there for plugging in my phone. And this I have a little honker. I don't want to freak that car out. Okay, maybe I freaked that car out. I don't know. Oh well. Getting further and further from the lake, which is not ideal. Has it been a mile and a half yet? I have no idea. Let's see what this sign says about trail access. No trail access. What the heck? This is not ideal. We're getting further and further from the lake. This is not ideal. Maybe I should go there anyway, because there's probably trail access. They just don't want to advertise. It's okay if I get lost a bit. I'm in no rush. It's a nice ride. It's a nice day. Comfortable without my hoodie. Really should check the battery remaining on the camera. Let's see here. 7% battery. Okay. Good to know. I may swap it out here in a moment. Yeah, this is like totally not. I mean, I am still running parallel roughly to the water, but I do not like how far it's putting me out. Yeah, I can no longer see the water. Looks like this road curves around to the left a little bit. Okay, there's the water. No trail access. I mean, yeah, stinking right. Like they make a trail that no one can ever access. Seriously. Does not say no trail access there, but it looks like just houses. I mean, I'm gonna stop here and change the battery on the GoPro Max. Here we go. Yeah, 3%. See you in a second. All right. There's a battery swap. Looks like I have 2 hours, 52 minutes left on the GoPro Max memory card, and I do have one more battery in case I need it. This is still recording strong for the lapel mic. All right, ready to continue. All right, cool. I'm back on the road. So I'm on East Lake Sammamish Parkway Southeast. I know this road, and I know this road does run around the lake and will meet up with everything I want eventually. Even if I'm not on the trail itself, this road will do it. But I would like to be on the trail. The trail is nice, and I want to ride the trail. Ooh, look at that, there's the trail. Yeesh. A stinking pain in the butt that was. But we are back on the trail. I don't remember the trail being this gravelly. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I should be back on the road. Now this is fine. Let's do pedal assist 3. Maybe 2. Yeah, pedal assist 2 feels good. Because I don't want to lurch forward or go too fast. All right. Back on the trail. Nice. What else should I talk about? I try to keep talking as best as I can. Yeah. Sometimes I run out of things to say. And I don't feel like yet again mentioning the upgrades of the tires. Sure, everyone is. Sure, everyone is well done with that conversation thread. Talk about the upgrades I would like to get. I saw someone that has a thumb throttle. It's like a little ring that goes on the throttle, because this is a twist throttle. So it's a little ring and it's got a little tab, and you can press the tab with your thumb to throttle. And I thought that looked really cool and could be very useful, especially in the cold, in the winter, when I have to wear the extra thick gloves. Gripping through gloves really gets to my hands after a while. It really cramps my hands. And so being able to just use a thumb throttle could alleviate that pretty nicely, at least I hope. Another upgrade I saw someone have was a handlebar extension where it started on one side, went out, across, and then back in. So it gave more handlebar space to mount more little widgets and stuff, more accessories. Because I do have a GPS mount, just a little simple GPS. It tells me how fast I'm going, how far I go, and it's got a handlebar mount, and I had that on my other bike. I'd like to put it on this bike, but I am running a little bit out of room, and oh my goodness, my seat certainly trying to stick my pants to my bum. Here we go. Just throttle for a bit. Feel like throttle. There we go. Editing. What do you guys think of, and I say guys as a catch-all for human, what did all of you humans think? I don't care about your dog's opinion, or your cat's opinion, but what did everyone think of the editing of the last bike vlog? Specifically the framing, not so much like the edit points. I tried to keep it as raw as possible as far as editing goes, and get like the full bike ride feel. Hey. But it was mainly on me with a small window facing ahead. Was that good? Or would you prefer like a straight ahead view with a little window facing at me? Or possibly going back and forth between the two? Or just me kind of reframing everything as I come to it? That would be much more editing intensive, which is fine. It'll take longer to release these videos though. And if I want to do like even as much as potentially a daily ride in post, which is unlikely considering the processing time for the files. I mean, anything that, but if I wanted to, anything that cuts down on the editing time is super nice. I could do like a split screen. I don't know. This is probably gonna make it more work for me later, but I suppose what I could do is have all the examples be on the screen as I'm saying them. Haha. There you go, future Dan. Have fun with that.
Indeed.
Indeed. Hey, not my problem.
Not yet.
Touche, touche. I suppose it is somewhat. Just not right now. That looked like a cool little patchwork road leading up there. Was that an e-bike or not an e-bike? I couldn't quickly tell as they passed by. I gotta say, the RadMini is so nice. I love having my RadMini. From what I can tell, this is definitely... Is that a bunny or something? This is definitely the bike with the most bang for the buck from Rad Power Bikes. I mean, I could be wrong, but at least I think for me... Ooh, paved. At least for me in my use case, this has the most bang for the buck. I watched a video... Oh, gosh, I just ran over a dead mouse. Ugh. Just trying to avoid it, too. Ugh. Ugh. Good thing I have fenders. Ugh. I watched a video of someone doing a comparison between RadMini, the RadMini step through, and the Rad Rover going up a hill. I think it was James Bond, channel James Bond, which I don't know about you, but like I've only seen a few of his videos. They're weird. That's the nicest word I can use to describe them. Especially the one with the comparison of riding up the hill. Look up RadMini step through, and Rad Rover going up a hill. And what on earth is he wearing? I have no idea. But I haven't seen enough of the channel. Maybe it all makes sense. But anyway, the RadMini, the standard RadMini, did the best going up the hills. Yeah, it seems to have the best oomph. The Rad Rover did the worst getting up the hills, and the RadMini step through didn't do as well as the RadMini standard. So, yeah, and also the RadMini folds, where none of the other e-bikes except for the step through RadMini fold. So, if folding is important, I mean, to the right people, the folding is going to be invaluable. And I can confidently say that the RadMini is an excellent bike, even compared to all the others, when, you know, without the folding, it's a good bike, comparatively. And so, the fact that it also folds is super, super nice. Okay, here we go. Through here. Is that the... what? I'm so confused. Was I not on the trail, or was that a different part of the trail, or does that veer off somewhere else? No idea. Yeah. But yeah, I certainly don't mean to insult the James Bond channel. Looks like they have a lot of videos related to their various adventures and the various e-bike stuff, so I know it's been super useful to a lot of channels. A lot of channels I've watched have referenced the James Bond channel, so So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say check it out if you want to. Even though I'm not all that familiar with it, other people seem to have good things to say about it. Okay, I'm at 2 ticks. I'm full throttling. I'm not at 20 miles an hour. And it's not getting up to 600 wattage, barely at all. So that means that the batteries are gonna die soon. It's shortly gonna go to 1 tick, and then it's shortly gonna go to 0 if last ride is any indicator. Oh, now it's getting up to 684 because I laid off for a bit. So if I go off the throttle for a bit. Oh, sorry. Oh, no worries. Did I miss an opportunity using my horn? Okay, just getting up to 700. Yeah, I think the battery's gonna die pretty soon. So when it shows 2 ticks, that doesn't necessarily mean you have 2/5 of your battery left, I think. We shall see. We shall very much see on this. I've decided I don't like that it limits the 2 ticks, then, because it goes 2 ticks, limits it, and then it goes quickly to 1 tick, limiting even further, and then it goes to 0. It just feels like it's dying overall. So now it's struggling to get up to 500. I'm full throttling and it's not even getting up to 500. And dropping. 424. Oh, 455. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to change my battery soon. Weeping willow, nice. Weeping willows look cool. I like them. There's the water again, nice. I'll have to check to see how far I've gone. Because, I mean, I might be getting roughly 12 to 15 miles of range on a battery. The battery is like, the bike is pretty loaded down. I'm probably close with everything on. I'm probably within 20 to 30 pounds of the weight limit. So that certainly puts more power requirement on the battery, so it takes the battery more. Also, my phone is plugged in still, keeping fully charged. So that is another thing to keep in mind about the range. The claims online of the range, I think I would believe them, yes, if I were a healthy weight individual with no extra weight on the bike, not charging my phone, and on all flat ground, I could probably get the range that they're talking about on the website. Yeah, I would believe that. Considering the range I'm getting with everything weighed down, myself being overweight, and it constantly keeping my phone fully charged while navigating, is actually pretty impressive, I would say. I'm full throttling and it's hovering around 500 wattage output at full throttle. I need to figure out a way, like, I'm gonna ask them if that is a feature where it limits the wattage as the battery goes down, because it might be trying to squeeze more battery out. That very well could be what it's doing, trying to squeeze more battery out of it if it gets low. In which case, it's a nice feature, but at the same time, it's only a nice feature if I'm able to turn it off, if I don't want to use it. So I'm gonna have to ask about that. Yeah. But I still have 2 ticks of battery, so hey. Let's see just how far we can push this. But yeah, I'm essentially stuck in the 17 mile per hour range. Right now it says 17.2. Yeah, goes between 0.1 and 0.5, looks like, at full throttle. And now 387, 401, 429, 457, 440 for wattage, full throttle. Not pedaling at all. I could pedal. Let's do some more pedaling. I really want to use gear 6. Gear 6 is useful. But it clunks. You hear that? That's gear 6 not working properly. Okay, going to gear 7. And then it's too much. And then gear 5. I guess 5 is okay. Okay, I'm getting close to being back. Not even an hour and a half. Marymoor Connector Trail, I believe that's what I want. Ride through Marymoor Park. Would be nice. But yeah, RadMini is nice for both for being able to get out and go and get a little exercise, all the way up to being able to get more exercise than potentially than on a standard bike, because with no assistant it's heavier and requires more energy to go than a standard lightweight bike or lighter weight bike. So you can really get a good workout from it if you want to, or you can go full throttle and get just the exercise of balancing on your bike. Well, that was a lot faster than I anticipated. Not even an hour and a half. Not even an hour and a half to get around Lake Sammamish. Nice. And I still have 2 ticks. I still have throttle. It's in the 500 watt range. So it's not full power, but it is keeping me battery. So yeah, I'm really torn. I'm really torn about that. I don't know if it's a feature. I need to read the manual or ask someone, because I don't know if it's a feature that is toggleable on and off, or if it's just a way that the battery dies. The battery itself is different than the 2016 model. As like the 2016 model, you rev the throttle all the way, the battery drops, and then you let off the battery fills back up. Because like the ticks on the battery that it shows kind of essentially show like the battery usage as well. It's really weird. On this, not so much. It does a little bit where, it just went down to 1 tick. But if I let off, I might be able to get it to go back up to 2 ticks if I let off for enough time. Let's see. Yeah, so it got a little leeway with being able to go down and up and down and up, but for the most part it shows a steady what actually you have, which, oh, I didn't stop, oops, which is a better way of doing that. There's a rock climbing wall back there, or no, up here is a rock climbing wall. They have a nice rock climbing wall here at Marymoor Park. They also have a velodrome, but I am not going to take the RadMini onto the velodrome. But I will ride over and take a look at it. Yeah. Let's ride around the rock climbing wall as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. There we go. I don't know exactly where the velodrome is. Oh, puddles. Good thing I have the fenders to wash off some of that dead mouse from before. And with this sewage water. Probably not sewage water. Don't quote me on that. Hey. Huh? I just riding around. What? Yeah, I'm not claiming that sewage water in there. So yeah, there's the climbing wall. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. If I remember correctly, I think up here is the velodrome, but I could be totally wrong about that. And I don't know if I'll even have access to get in to peek it or not. Yeah, there we go. Jerry Baker Memorial Velodrome. I'm not gonna ride on the velodrome. But I'll take a look. Bicycles only on the track. Riders must wear helmets. Ride counterclockwise at all times. No sudden moves or course change, and exercise caution. Track riders have priority for facility use. Non-track bicycles are not permitted on the track when track bicycles are in use. Do not ride on the track when track is wet. Enter and exit the track on the back east straight away. Faster riders should adhere to riding below the blue line or in the rail line. Slower riders are to ride above the blue line and below the rail line. Track is closed to general use during scheduled events. Caution, track bikes do not have brakes. Do not ride on track when track bikes are in use. I am not going to ride on the velodrome, but I will take a look at it. Because, yeah, I mean, people say e-bikes are basically usable wherever standard bikes are. But, yeah, I do not want to ride on the velodrome. I've ridden on it on a standard bike. It's freaky because it's a lot steeper than it looks on the sides. Yeah, and I'm not going fast enough to be able to lean into those curves like proper velodrome riders are. But yeah, there it is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to watch as well. All right. Heading back. Okay, now the battery is flashing. The battery is now flashing. I am therefore going to change the battery. I'm going to change the battery. Let's see how quickly I can do it. Okay, I need the key. Off, unlock. Up. Come on. Up. There we go. Down. Take the key out. This one up, in, and down. Okay, there we go. Bike is on. Other battery going into backpack. Come on. There. Get in there. Popping my key out. And there we are. Battery changed. And off we go. Not too bad. 750 right away. Nice. Another difference between 2016 model and the RadMini 4 is that the 2016 model, the key goes in, go to the on position, and then it's stuck. It is stuck like in. You cannot remove the key, so the key will be dangling from the battery, which is not a problem. It's actually kind of nice that like you won't lose the key. But like if you pop it out, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. With the new model, the on, the off, and the unlock, all three of the settings on the battery, the key can be removed. So you don't have to have the key dangling and potentially clanking against your leg while you ride. So I guess that is a nice upgrade. Yeah. There's a cool playground here. I remember way back in the day, the playground used to be so much cooler. It used to be wooden and have like logs going up and like a spiral, and you can like go around the spiral of logs and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But they totally changed it, and wooden playgrounds are very rare to see anymore. Yeah. But yeah, probably safety. Safety feature and whatnot. Whew. So yeah, this ride around the lake was, I guess, shorter than my ride to Seattle and back. Interesting. Here we go. Okay, where? Okay, it's gonna kick back up here, there. Yeah, okay. So if I were to go to the right and down, like well, I guess I could just show you. Yeah, Marymoor is a good place for bike riding. Access to a bunch of stuff, including the Sammamish River Trail. Right here is the Sammamish River Trail, which is a super nice ride. Yeah, it goes very far, connects up with other trails going into Seattle and stuff. Yeah, super nice. But yeah, I guess I'm back. That's where I'll leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all another time. Be sure to like the video if you want to. If not, whatever. Subscribe if you're not already, if you want to. Otherwise, whatever. Always nice to hang out with y'all, and and whatnot. So I guess that's all I got. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.